Bonjour, hola, and konnichiwa, and a good welcome to all our Federation superstars all around this beautiful planet. My name's Dan, I'm at Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre, and today, or this morning, I'm working on the dome infrastructure, our sustainable village, which we're calling the Earth Village, or the Phoenix. It goes by many names. What I'm doing today, essentially, I'm sitting on our big metal dome at the moment. She's a 7.5 metre dome, which we put together early in the year, last year sometime. I'm going to give you a quick look, a bird's eye perspective. There you go. I'm on the top. See how high I am. There's the beautiful ranges over there. Beautiful. Now, around this big dome, we've got all these small domes. As you can see, she's going to be made into a larger dome very shortly. And these little domes over here. This dome over here, I'm currently working on. I'm not too sure if you can see that hole just there. But she's about to get flipped over on her head. And this village is going to encompass 4 spheres. We've decided to live in bubbles here at Earth Sanctuary because we can, really, but it is the way of the future. The galaxy is full of bubbles. No more squares for the future. That is yesterday. Time to evolve. So we've got 4 spheres being built, and they'll be made into personal spheres, or bedrooms if you like. And then we've got 5 7.5 metre domes, like this one here, which is our central dome. Can you see him? I think you can. And then we have 2 other large 7.5 spheres, which will be flanking this one, which will be on the east and west compass, and they'll be our horticultural domes, so they'll supply us with the food. And then we've got 2 more 7.5s going south and north. One will be for the kitchen facilities, and the other one will be for transport and workshops. Essentially, the idea of this dome is to design a village for the future, to deal with climate change. Once these structures are in place, we'll start building up sandbags around them. Guys, we got cut off again. Technology, and make sure you boot up your batteries overnight. Got to remember that. We're talking about infrastructure and shelter. Just behind me is one of our shelters that I was living in for about 12 months, and we once in a while jump in there to look at the beautiful stars through the TV. Come and have a quick look. There we go. Isn't she just beautiful? She's here, obviously, at the sanctuary. We I think we had the largest display of teepees in the southern hemisphere here at Earth Sanctuary. We have 13 of the beautiful little teepees. A lot of them have been coloured in by school kids, and some of them by us, and they are very, very beautiful to sleep in. You just tend to have wild dreams in your teepees. But at the moment, Tommy and I are sleeping on our Skylab, which is our platform right here. I'll just turn the camera around. Lovely. Now, for people overseas, I know we've been talking about swags, and you probably don't know what a swag is, so I better show you what a swag is. Here in Australia, we do a lot of sleeping out in the outback. I'm sure you guys do over in different parts of the world, but we sleep in these over here in Australia, and they are magnificent, very, very comfortable. All you got to do is pack them properly with your sleeping bags, and we're getting down to -5 at the moment, so you got to make sure you're warm. But Tommy and I both love looking at the stars every night, and we've been sleeping outside pretty much for about 6 years now, keeping an eye on the sky. You beauty. Anyway, this is the swag. Here you go, like that. There's Tommy's over there, and we wake up this beautiful view. There we go. Every morning. So essentially, we have our swag here, like this. You got your pillow, and you've got your sleeping bags all in here, so you're lovely and toasty. And this is a canvas material, which is waterproof and keeps off the moisture, particularly early in the morning, so you don't get a cold before you go to work, get in all sorts of trouble. Anyway, that's a swag, and these roll up into a beautiful little bundle like this over here, because we have many mates who come by and sleep here at the sanctuary. And there's one here all rolled up. There you go. And there's our meditation, relaxation, yoga therapy and counselling. Oh, it sounds dreamy. Now, before we cut off I was talking to you about domes. And those who were watching earlier in the week would have seen that we had a delivery of more domes. This is how they come to us initially. these guys here. Look at that, beautiful. And there is our dome workshop in here. We essentially slide the poles in and we start chopping them up. Dad's the superstar, really. Dad's down in Victoria and Melbourne, southeast about 2,000 kilometres. So Tom and I have been responsible for putting up the domes now. Now I was sitting up on the top of the dome before we got cut off on the big one. I'll just turn around so you can now get this perspective. There you go, isn't she just beautiful? That's our 7.5 metre dome. It's a 5/8 dome, which means it's got an extra run on the bottom of him. Gives us a bit more headroom when we start filling him in with our sandbag technique. Sandbags are magnificent. Many organisations around the world are using sandbagging, particularly in places where a great deal of deforestation has occurred. So we need to stop doing that, obviously. So why not use a beautiful material such as sand? It saves our wonderful forests and saves those wonderful biospheres which we need to keep intact for many, many generations to come. So let's start moving towards something a little more sustainable, that being sand. Anyway, that's what we're doing here at the sanctuary. We've got these small here we go, a bit of a sun back there, it's not making it easy. That's a 5.5 metre dome. Now with these particular domes, we're going to turn them upside down, this one, and then we're going to put another dome, this one here, on his top. So we're going to have 4 spheres, and then with those 4 spheres we'll start making them into a bedroom dome. Now I've just been here by myself today, so I've just been digging a hole. I'll show you the hole I've been digging. There she goes, quite a big one, like a big donut. There you go. Anyway, so I'm going to tip this dome on his top, and then with Tommy's help we'll bring the other dome over and we'll start putting these spheres together. Those other poles over there are for more 7.5 metre domes, which will be built very, very shortly, hopefully within 4 weeks, and we'll start putting this village together. This village is for you. It's for the future of the people on this wonderful planet. All our designs are going to be for, free, so whoever wants to use them, just let us know and we'll send you whatever we possibly can. Today is Sunday, the 24th of June, and I'm about to go and watch the sunset. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for staying in tune. This is the Galactic Federation. Have a beautiful night's sleep. Bye.
Yeah, good afternoon there, boys and girls, and welcome to the 24th day of June 2007. I've just finished up on a 5 o'clock shift at St Johnny Ambulance. Spent the day at the ambulance. Been a fairly stock standard day. Nothing too crazy going on out there in the streets. Plenty of chest infections and pneumonias and cardiac problems, but everyone seems to survive, so that's a good thing. I'm now heading south from Alice Springs, just past the Todd River, the ancient Todd River, which is just behind you there. Have a look at that. There you go. And about to cut through the beautiful Yeparenga Ranges, the Aboriginals call Caterpillar Dreaming, and get back to down here to Sanctuary to get on with a bit of music and a bit of news from around the world, see what's happening on the planetary front. So that should be sensational. Not going to be too late at night. It's been about 15 degrees here in Central Australia out in the desert, and only about 10 days away from catching up with the master himself, Joey, down in Mount Martha. And prior to that, the 7th of July, we'll be heading to the Climate Change concert in Sydney to check out some of the superstars and see how much awareness we can all raise towards the seriousness of climate change on this planet. So it's a very good time. It's good to hear and see that people are making real effort to make changes in their lives for the future of this planet, so that we have one Earth for everyone. One Earth that's healthy and abundant and fertile, and it hasn't been spoiled rotten by the plundering of the greed of some of these humans. So it's a wonderful time to see this positive change occur. So anyway, we might catch up with you later on, and hope you guys had a sensational day. Hope wherever you are on this planet, you are making every bit of effort possible to restore health and balance for everyone.